Hey guys, some tips on how to avoid discouragement on the scale. So the very first thing I want to tell you, we see it all the time, but I think we really need to start adopting it as a truth, is that the numbers don't define who you are or your worth as a human being. That it does not matter what those numbers say, it does not determine your worth as a person. It merely is a measuring tool to try to help us gauge our success with our efforts that we've put in place and where we can fine-tune our efforts and do better, or where we're spot on, right? So number 2 is to stay consistent. And this is going to be more than one thing. The first way to stay consistent is going to be bottom line with your nutrition, which is why we're here, which is why we're doing the 21-day fix together. The other way that you stay consistent is with your workouts. Pressing play every day is going to give you the best results when you couple it with your containers and tracking those containers and getting all your containers in a day. I know some of you, probably like me, it's easier to go to miss some of your containers or go overboard on your favorite containers, but try to stay as true to your number of allotted containers as you possibly can. That's going to determine your highest success, along with the tips that Anne gave us about the hierarchy of the foods. Remember when we talked about that? Okay, so consistency is also going to be when you weigh and measure yourself. And I highly encourage you not to just do one, but to do both. Weigh yourself and measure yourself. One by itself is not going to give you the whole picture. And then also take pictures, because sometimes you see things visually happening. You'll get more definition, even if the tape measure hasn't budged yet or seems to not be budging yet. Sometimes the fat burn just hasn't caught up with the muscle building. So trust the process. Make sure that when you go to weigh and measure yourself, that you're doing it under the same conditions every time. As soon as you wake up in the morning, on the same day of the week, before you eat or drink anything, but after you've gone to the restroom. So keep it true every time, and you'll have a truer measure. All right, guys, here we go. May 1st, we start.